olmix recommendations for the incorporation of ocean pea in feed at 6 kg per ton. Why do you recommend 6 kg? What about 3 kg?
Likewise, for any feed ingredient, any feed additive, any medication, including antibiotics, the efficacy of an administration depends on the dose of incorporation of the active matter within the feed. In general terms, the lower the dose, the lower the efficacy. This is true for any active matter, and this is in fact the reason of dosage rates. So in trials conducted in 2019 and 2020 with one of the biggest feed manufacturers in the world, trials conducted in weaned piglets, the best results in terms of the prevention of digestive disorders, in terms of the prevention of scours in piglets, in terms of growth and optimal performance were obtained with a dose of incorporation of 6 kg per ton. However, this dose of incorporation can be modulated depending on the bacterial pressure. But I talk here about the optimal dosage. So practical trials in commercial farms in poultry have validated a dosage rate of 3 to 3.5 kg as an effective dosage to reduce the incidence of wet litters and their consequences in poultry layers and breeders and in duck layers as well. However, these dosages, as I mentioned before, can be adapted to meet a specific situation and specific sanitary challenges and specific bacterial pressures, and as well to adapt to specific formulation, in particular those with high acid binding capacity. In aqua species production, practical uses have established a dosage of incorporation of 3 kg as a standard rate of incorporation.
When, to your mind, is the best time for using ocean pea?
Ocean pea has been designed to prevent and control the development of bacterial contamination leading to digestive disorders such as scours, wet droppings, and otherwise. So ocean pea has been conceived as a means of prevention of these bacterial contamination, which development leads to these digestive disorders. I've mentioned scours in piglet, wet droppings in poultry and ducks. Therefore, the use of ocean pea in feed should be recommended at time of risk, such as around weaning in piglets, 1 week before weaning and 2 weeks after weaning, at time of feed transition, in swine, but as well in poultry and ducks, at time of a major variation of environmental conditions, and at time of exposure to acute stress. Let's remember that oxidative stress can induce the translocation of bacteria, therefore the occurrence of these particular condition. So in general terms and ideally, ocean pea should be routinely used in young animals with not fully established enzymatic functions prone to develop these conditions, and animal exposed to high bacterial pressure and high stress.